members have joined in this June batch. That's why, because of this corona, we are conducting this orientation program by using this online platform. I welcome all of you to this webinar or orientation day. I welcome our beloved Vice Chancellor, Dr. P.S. Aithal, and all the research scholars, research professors, deans to this uh, orientation program. First, I would like to tell a few words about our university. Then I will come back to, I will introduce the deans and various key persons in this program. Srinivas University is a state private university established in the year 2013. We have started PhD programs from the year 2017. Now around 200 students are doing research or pursuing PhD program in our university. This is the first and only state private university in coastal Karnataka. This is a very proud moment for us. Our university is also approved by Department of Scientific and Industrial Research, that is Government of India. In Karnataka, only 3 state private universities have this recognition. So our university is also one among them. One more agency, that is CEO Insights, that is told that one of the best research university in for research. Srinivas University is the one of the best university for research. I wish to introduce our main person in our university, that is Sri CAA Raghavendra Rao, is a chancellor of Srinivas University, is a basically chartered accountant, but educationist. So he started the education institutions from 1987. Now we have around 12,000 students and around 3,000 staff members are working in this institute. So university started in the from 2017, functioning from 2017, is the main pillar of our university. And our beloved pro-chancellor, that is Dr. A. Srinivas Rao, is a pro-chancellor and is the one more main pillar of our university. Now I wish to introduce our main persons, that is Dr. P.S. Aithal will going to deliver a lecture after my introduction. Our beloved Vice Chancellor is a Social Science Research Network. According to that one, in world is the #1 ranking researcher in number of research publications and citations. It is a great proud for us and also for the university. Is the dynamic personality for doing lot of research activities in our university, is the main pillar, and a very dynamic personality is available for everyone, and is the person of is our Vice Chancellor. Today we're going to deliver a lecture after my brief introduction. Then one more educationist, Dr. Anil Kumar, is registrar of our university, and Dr. P.K. Suresh Kumar, that is controller of examination of our university, and Dr. Ajay Kumar is the registrar development of the university. I wish to give few more main persons in our university. In each college, we have dean. In addition to that, one director for college research council. You can, all the research scholars, you can approach either dean or director for college research council. By that, you can solve your problems. For College of Management and Commerce, Professor Kirtan Raj is working as a dean, and Dr. Shailashri VT is the director of College Research Council of College of Management and Commerce. Then for College of Social Science and Humanities, Dr. Lavina Di Mello. She is a director and also dean of College Research Council for Social Science and Humanities. Most of them you know about her, means in that department you may know already. For College of Physiotherapy, Dr. S. Rajashekar is a dean and director for College Research Council. He is working for Physiotherapy College. And for education, Dr. Jayashree K. She is working as a dean and also director for College of Research Council of that particular college. And coming to the College of Computer Science and Information Science, Professor Sridhar Acharya is working as a dean, And Dr. Krishna Prasad K is a director, College Research Council. He is working with you for any type of issues related to research activities. And coming to the College of Engineering and Technology, Dr. Thomas Pinto is a dean for the college. For Civil Department, Dr. Ramakrishna Igde, and for Mechanical Department, Dr. Sri Prakash B, and Dr. K.J. Nandakumar for Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Dr. Shubhra Jyotsna Aithal in Department of Chemistry, and also Dr. Sandhya Shanai are working as a college level research directors. Coming to the College of Allied Health Sciences, so many research scholars are already joined in this year also. Dr. Shyam Kishore is a dean, and Professor Swati is working as a director for College Research Council in this department. Then for College of Nursing Sciences, Professor N.M. Jose is a dean, is working in our dean, and you can contact for any further issues related to research activities. So finally, I will come to the conclusion of my introduction. We are offering MPhil, PhD, DSc and DLit, postdoctoral fellow, visiting scientist, visiting fellow, or visiting professor. These are the different type of programs we are offering in our university. So our strength is around 40 guides already working in full fledged. Now we have around 200 research scholars are doing research in our university, and 15 postdocs are working in our university, and 15 DSc and DLit students are in our university. Out of that, around 5 students already completed PhD, and 5 students completed Doctor of Science or Doctor of Literature in our university. This is one more achievement in our university. So I think by this, I'm going to tell brief introduction about our programs. After my lecture, our introduction, Professor Dr. P.S. Aithal, beloved Vice Chancellor, will going to deliver lecture and give the key points about the overall program. After that, if you have any doubts, we can try to clarify it. Over to our beloved Vice Chancellor, Dr. P.S. Aithal, sir. Sir, nimdige start ಮಾಡಿ. Oh shit. One second, sir. 1 second. ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಮೈಕ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿ.
Okay, okay, now it is working. Okay, you can continue. Zoom it.
Sir, now you have to continue.
Yeah.
My lecture is over.
Okay. So I can proceed, isn't it?
Please proceed, sir.
Yeah, you can proceed, sir.
There's some problem.
Share.
No, we are hearing, sir. We are hearing.
Yeah.
Whether can you see my PPT?
Yes.
Down you share, sir. Green button is there, down.
Green button. Okay.
Yeah, the arrow mark.
But host disabled the participants' screen sharing. What can I do?
1 second, I'll check.
You have disabled my screen sharing.
Now check, sir. 1 second. Hello.
Hello, green. Okay.
Okay, now you can see, sir.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. So as per my information, there are about 58 participants, in which major part of the participants are PhD scholars who are joining this program in the July batch. So I welcome all of you to Srinivas University PhD program. After a hectic time of coronavirus threat, we have started working from online, and we have admitted you for PhD program by receiving the application online as well as by conducting the examination online, and our deans or research directors have interviewed you online, and now you have paid the fee also online, and now the orientation program, which is the first get together of all research scholars virtually, is also happening online. Again, greetings from Srinivas University. You have a lot of expectation from our university while joining PhD program. You know that this PhD course is a mega challenge in your life, and it is going to change your career. It is going to change your future opportunities. And definitely you have taken a good decision by joining PhD program in your specialized subject. And I am sure that through hard work and dedication and commitment, you can achieve, you can reach your goal, you can get your PhD degree along with the good number of publications, and by creating new knowledge and donating that new knowledge to your field. So today's orientation program for PhD scholars contains many things, where I have to give an introduction about 15 steps required to complete PhD program. So you have to get your degree in your hand with a lot of happiness and satisfaction. And again, you should enhance your confidence by developing new knowledge, new analysis, so that you can contribute to your subject. Apart from the advantages you are going to get, benefits you are going to get through your PhD degree. So again, this is the first slide which welcomes you to our university, to Mangalore virtually, to Pandeshwar and Mukka, as well as Valachil. We have 3 campuses, and you have to imagine the buildings, the campus of these 3 places. And in future days, you will visit our campus physically. In today's presentation, I will discuss something about our university, which some of the aspects Dr. Praveen has not shared with you. So then we will focus on PhD program in Srinivas University. Then the first part of PhD program, which is going to give you a foundation to think innovatively and to develop better ideas and to develop your mega project systematically, which is called coursework. So this coursework is compulsory part to enhance your confidence in doing research. So we will also discuss why coursework is required in PhD program, then coursework for MPhil as well as PhD degrees in India. What is the pattern, structure of PhD programs? Coursework program for MPhil and PhD degrees in India. Then coursework duration and credit hours in general practiced, as well as in our university, how we planned this duration and credit hours. Then you will come to know the various subjects you are going to study during coursework at Srinivas University. Then you will also know the in-depth structure, time frame to complete the program, coursework, as well as the entire PhD program. Then you will also know something about coursework examination. Then we will discuss about the coursework, for different subjects under different departments or colleges. So first one is about private university. You all know that Srinivas University is a private university. There are many private universities in the country. Actually, the private universities are of two types. One is private state universities, and second one is private deemed universities. So the private deemed universities and private state universities together constitutes 50% of the total universities in our country. So when you speak about private universities have huge opportunity for growth because they have two supports. One is financial support. An individual investor or a company or an organization can invest and develop the university. And unlike government universities, private universities can plan effectively and take decisions regarding their financial investments and improving infrastructure as well as quality of education, higher education in the university. The second advantage is autonomy. So the private universities have better autonomy compared to government universities based on their decision-making structure, so that they can develop curriculum as per the requirement of industries. So private universities can be named as 21st century universities, whereas government universities will be always lagging behind, and they will be 1 century behind the actual society progress. So now you see a table given in this presentation, that is this year's Times Higher Education World Ranking 2020. So this, when you go through this, the first rank is University of Oxford, which is about 400 or more years university in UK, United Kingdom. The second rank is California Institute of Technology, which is a private research university in USA. The third rank is University of Cambridge, which is again located in UK, where private universities are not operating or functioning. And the fourth rank onwards, after that, all ranks are grabbed by United States universities till 9th rank, and all these universities are private universities. And because of their autonomy of doing innovation, they could able to excel and overtake other government universities in those countries as well as other developed and developing countries. Again, the 10th rank is Imperial College of London, which is in the United Kingdom, where the public universities are only functioning. Now, so that when you see this, there is a huge opportunity for private universities in every country. Now, when you come to India, so we have 4 types of universities in our country. The first one is centrally funded universities called central universities and national institutions. There are 53 central universities and national institutions which constitute 5.6% of total universities available in our country. State universities, the second major part, is government funded state universities, and currently there are 412 state universities, and they are 43.6% of total universities available in the country. The third type of universities are private deemed to be universities. 124 universities are currently available, and their part is 13.1%. And finally, state private universities. There are 23 states out of 29 states have private universities, state private universities, and currently, as per today, their number is 356. Totally, as per a UGC website, there are 945 UGC recognized universities. Out of them, 50.7% totally. When you join when you add 360, 356 plus 124 universities together, it is more than 20%, 20.8%. I'm sorry, 50.8%. So the private universities, both private, state, and deemed universities are together becoming more than 50% of total universities in our country. And when you consider the number of universities and private universities, the India is in a top position. So in entire world, Japan is in a leading level where there are about 700 and odd private universities. Now, when you come to Karnataka, so in Karnataka, there are 19 private universities. 19 private universities. Out of them, our Srinivas University, when you consider the list, our serial number is 12. 12 is our serial number, Srinivas University. There are 7 more universities. And out of these, say, 12 universities in this table, whatever you are seeing, other than Srinivas University, many universities, more universities are located in Bangalore, except one in Mysore and one in Hubli, and others are located in Bangalore. And we are only the university located, private university located in Bangalore. Now coming to higher education scenario of our country. So why you have to do PhD? So to answer this, so you have already joined PhD by doing some analysis of future opportunities. So now when we discuss these future opportunities, as I said, there are 945. There is a print mistake. This is not updated, this slide, whereas the previous slide is updated today. So 945, 10 universities are joined during last 3 months. So 945 universities, and about there are 40,000 higher education institutions. And presently, the gross enrollment ratio for higher education in our country is 25% for undergraduate, and this gross enrollment ratio for postgraduate education is only 5%. But it is in future, by 2030, another 10 years, the government is planned and working to increase the gross enrollment ratio to 50% at undergraduate level and 20%, from 5% to 20% at the postgraduate level. So this is possible through more institutions and more online courses, by attracting more youngsters to higher education. And this shows that there is a huge opportunity for researchers as well as the faculty members who teach these courses at higher education level. So education is a unique investment for all-round development of the nation and for individuals. So country is also going to invest to increase this GER at UG and PG level, and individuals also, by seeing the opportunity in this industry. Education is a service sector industry where there is a huge opportunity. Even after COVID-19, the education and research are the two aspects in higher education. Even though the education is going to be online and the opportunities are going to decrease, but research is a customized model where the opportunities are going to increase. So that after your investment of time, money, and your efforts, once you complete your PhD, you will be having a better opportunity to excel and grow in your career. Now coming to Srinivas University. So as Dr. Praveen said, Srinivas University started by a chartered accountant who had passion on higher education, professional education. His father was also a headmaster. A. Shamarao Foundation is started in the name of A. Shamarao, who is the father of our founding chancellor, Sri CAA Raghavendra Rao. And our first institution is started in the year 1988. We have about 32 years of professional education experience. We have focused vision and mission. So please go through our vision and mission in our website as well as in our prospectus. I am sure that all our research scholars who are new to this program participating in today's orientation program have received a prospectus. If you admitted online, then definitely you cannot get the physical copy of prospectus. But when you visit our university, our college, you please ask for this prospectus. And you can also download the prospectus of university from our website, www.srinivasuniversity.edu.in. So we have a focused vision and mission. We have a well-planned core values, which have to be inculcated in each and every stakeholder of the university. So since you are joining us as a research scholar, you have to identify these core values, and you should inculcate these core values within you to become a full-fledged research scholar of Srinivas University. Now, dedicated management team and trained faculties, so that our faculties will help you every time, whenever you find a problem, so that if you are good, everybody is good. If I am good, everybody is good in this world. So this is our policy, so that be good and get good things from others. So autonomy for innovations in curriculum and delivery. This is our strength, so that we made our coursework also very innovative, where when you complete your coursework, you will be publishing 3 papers. When you complete your coursework, you will be publishing 3 papers. That is your specialty. And based on that, your confidence in doing research will enhance and becomes multifold. So these are certain recognitions, accreditations of Srinivas University from various organizations, which I will not go in detail. These are available in our website. Similarly, we started, as I said, we started as Srinivas one college. The first college started in 1988 was Srinivas College of Hotel Management, then Srinivas College of Physiotherapy, then Srinivas College of PG Management Studies. Then many colleges were added, like Engineering College, Education College, Social Work College, Computer Science College, then Business College, then another Engineering College at Mukka, then Medical College, Dental College, like this, with the recognitions from all the authorities. We also got NAC accreditation A grade for Srinivas Institute of Management Studies. Our Srinivas Institute of Management Studies, before joining Srinivas University, was in the 3rd position in the entire world in terms of research paper publications registered in Social Science Research Network, which is an organization or the research organization of USA based elsewhere. So now has become an autonomous private university as a part of its growth cycle. So we have you also developed. You were a child, then you became young. Now you are young. So next day you will become matured. Then one day you will become old. So like me or any others. So similarly, organizations also have different stages in their life cycle. So Srinivas group of institutions have became matured level. So after 32 years of experience offering quality education to the in the professional areas to the youngsters, we could able to reach the matured level, that is university status. So we encashed this opportunity. We have not rejected the offer given by state government to become a university. So in 2013, we became a university, but we started our operation by getting all the required permission from UGC, by becoming a member of Association of Indian Universities by 2015. And we started our PhD program, first PhD program in the year 2017. So we have a future goal. Our aim is to become one among world top universities by 2030. So we are working in this regard, and we need your help also. So today you are joining us as a research scholar of different colleges of Srinivas University, and your contribution is very much essential to grow and reach our goal in the next 10 years. So now about Srinivas University, why? As I said, opportunity will not come always. So when you get an opportunity, you have to encash. So we have identified the opportunity, we encashed the opportunity and became a private university in this region. And this is a dream and vision of our founder, Sri CAA Raghavendra Rao ji. Then spirit and mission of Srinivas Group, about 32 years of excellence, experience and dedication of our stake members, stakeholders, then ambition of Srinivas family. We call all the members of Srinivas University, Srinivas Group as our family members. They are our stakeholders. So based on their ambition, we could able to encash this opportunity to become a university. Then educational reforms of the country also provided an opportunity to us to become a university, and we have encashed this opportunity, and we are now opening opportunity to others. So in that process, we started a PhD program, and many youngsters, not only youngsters, even matured people, old people also joining research program in our university. We have about 200 research scholars currently, and we have 3 campuses where our Srinivas University headquarters is located at Mukka campus, our city campus is located at Pandeshwar, and our group of colleges campus, which will join with us in future days, at Valachi. We have currently, this year, we have 10 colleges under Srinivas University. These are not affiliated colleges, these are constituted colleges of Srinivas University. We can call them as departments also, but to make our students understandable, we have to make them to understand, we call them as colleges. So College of Business Management and Commerce, College of Computer and Information Science, College of Hotel Management, Tourism and Design, College of Physiotherapy, College of Engineering and Technology, College of Social Science and Humanities, College of Allied Health Sciences, College of Education, College of Aviation Studies, which is this year we added this college by bifurcating our aviation programs from College of Business Management and College of Nursing Science. So these are the 10 colleges currently under Srinivas University. And we have 3 types of programs under our university. First type of programs are undergraduate level programs. So through these 10 colleges, we are offering about 75 undergraduate programs, which contains general honors undergraduate programs, super specialty undergraduate programs, and industry integrated undergraduate programs. Similarly, we offer about 50 postgraduate programs, and we offer about 30 research programs under different colleges. So these research programs are of these types, following types. One is M.Phil program, 1-year program, which is a full-time program. Probably this year will be the last batch of M.Phil program, because in the National Education Policy suggested by Professor Dr. Kasturi Rangan, this M.Phil program is discontinued, and it is only full-time program. Then we have also MSc Engineering by Research 2 years program, which is a part-time program. And we have PhD program, that is your program, which is offered both full-time as well as part-time. So you have chosen one option out of 2, depending upon your your possibility. Then we also have postdoctoral research fellow certificate program. After PhD also there are opportunities. So in life, the objective is continuous learning. So there is no limit for learning. So until our death, we will learn, we should learn. Then only we can keep ourselves along with the society. So postdoctoral research fellow certificate is also offered, and there are many postdoctoral research fellows are doing research in our university and publishing papers. They are supposed to publish at least 2 papers per year to get an annual PDF certificate. Then we also have a visiting fellow or professor or scientist program, which is of 1 month to 6 months duration, and this is a full-time program. So any professor or scientist from other universities, other research institutions or other countries can come and stay in our university for 1 month to 6 months, and they can do research along with one professor or many professors in the form of a collaborative research and publish papers. Similarly, we have the highest degree in research, that is Doctor of Science and or Doctor of Literature. So this is a part-time research program. So this is, since it is the highest degree in research, it is a very tough degree. To achieve this, you should, after your PhD, you can also dream for DSc or DLET. You have to do 5 years, 5 to 6 years intensive research as postdoctoral fellow or in your organization or anywhere in the world, and you have to publish minimum 10 papers as a first author after your PhD. Then you can compile those 10 published papers, related papers, and you can submit your thesis for DSc or DLET, so that you can reach the pinnacle of success of your research in your life. Then further you can continue your research as a research guide. Now, again, I will coming back to PhD program at Srinivas University. Already you know this, but still I have to repeat because some of you might have joined our PhD program without having any query or without collecting any information about the structure of the program. So PhD program, as I said, the full-time or part-time. So for researchers, academicians, industrialists, as full-time or part-time program is available. And this program is available in all areas like engineering, computer science, basic sciences, business management, hotel management and tourism, physiotherapy, education, health science, commerce, social science, physio, psychology, English, and interdisciplinary subjects, so that you can do PhD in related subjects also. You need not to do PhD in your own subject where you did your master's degree. So this is the opportunity for the researchers to choose or identify and encash better opportunities in other related subjects. So the duration of this program is for full-timers, it is 3 years to 5 years. So if you do very hard work and complete all the requirements before 3 years, then you can submit your thesis at the end of 3 years after your registration date. And maximum means 5 years. By 5 years, you have to complete your PhD. So if you are unable to do it, you have to ask for extension 1 year. Still, if you are unable, then you have your registration will get cancelled, and you have to re-register and wait another 3 years. So that there is a challenge, there is a target for your work completion, so that you should be active always. You cannot think that I will register and sleep for 1 or 2 or 3 years and then I will become alert. No, in such cases, you have to re-register for your PhD. So once you start your PhD, you should be alert, you should plan systematically to complete your coursework and then to complete your research, mega research project, which we will discuss a little later. Then if you join as a part-time researcher, then you have to spend minimum 4 years before submission of your thesis, and within 6 years you have to complete. So in worst case, if you are unable due to any reasons, if anybody failed to submit the thesis by 6 years, they have to ask extension with valid reason. Now, as you know, the eligibility to join PhD program, that means to take entrance exam, is you should have minimum 55% marks in your master's degree, which is obtained by a UGC recognized university. So this is the requirement. Now, coming back to our university. So as I said, there are three types of programs: UG programs, PG programs, and research programs. But these research programs are usually customized and high value programs. So we have a special emphasis on research. So all our faculty members, research scholars have developed an atomic research center. This is a small research center. Atomic means smallest piece of a substance. You all know that atom is the smallest piece of a substance which has all chemical properties of that substance. Physical properties also many. So that each faculty member has developed one atomic research center, and they have developed the objective of that center, and they are working as per the objective of that research center and publishing papers in conferences as well as journals. So there are about 200 atomic research centers. If you go through our website, you will get the list as well as one-page information about each atomic research center. So that when you find time, please go through these atomic research centers, read them, their objectives, working papers of each faculty members, so that you will get some idea about identifying your topic in future days. Then Center for Excellence. There are 4 Center of Excellence in our university. One is Center for Nanotechnology. Second one is Center for Cold Supply Chain Management. So cold supply chain management or cold chain management, which is an integrated research program, which consists of researchers and the professors from about 8 colleges out of 10 colleges of our university. Similarly, we have a center on strategic management. We have a center on mobile business models. Similarly, we have another center for technology prediction and forecasting, and we have developed many papers under this center, and one of the papers predicts that it has identified top 20 B.Tech programs, engineering programs for 21st century based on job opportunities and earning opportunities. So I will disclose it, I think tomorrow or day after tomorrow, this list and how ranking is calculated, the scores of each B.Tech program, etc. So that our youngsters, while making decision to choose their area of engineering, they can get this information. They can use this information to decide their field of specialization in engineering. So then we conducted last year, we conducted about 21 conferences, and we have a plan of conducting 20 conferences per year. So this year we could not conduct many conferences due to this corona problem, but on 1st of August, we have an international conference organized by our Computer Science and Information Science College. So all research scholars are invited to participate in this international conference in, I think, computer science, or it is which has a topic name of some physical science. Then we have 4 international journals in our university. So this is another strength of our university. We have 4 seen under this Center for Technology Prediction and Forecasting. We have also predicting the future requirement and future challenges for universities. So in order to support our researchers, we started 4 multidisciplinary journals, which are currently 5 years old. So once we complete 6 years, we will be listed under UGC journals as well as Scopus journals. So that we have completed 5 years. So this is a major decision taken by our university for 5 years before, while we starting the university itself. so that now this is helping our researchers, our professors to publish their papers without spending years together with the international publishers. So we have about 200 research scholars registered for PhD program, and you will get opportunity to interact with them in future days. There will be conferences, there will be get together of research scholars annually once, will be held at Hotel Srinivas. So this will be a compulsory program, so that all of you should find time and apply leave and come travel to Mangalore and join with us and mingle with your own batchmates, so that meet all other research professors also, so that you can enhance your network, which will enhance your confidence also. So that about 200 students currently registered for PhD. So this is a good number, and you will get opportunity to interact with them and see their presentations also. They will be presenting their papers online. So this corona has created many opportunities. Out of them, this online presentation is one accepted model. Now UGC is also suggesting to conduct online research presentation, online viva, online doctoral committee meetings, so that our research scholars staying or located anywhere in the world will get an opportunity to come together and join with the paper presenters, so that you will come to know others' research work and others' performance in their topic. So appointment of research professor, this is another innovation we made in our university by using our autonomy. So we have identified many top professors who are retired, just retired from the universities, and we are inviting them as a full-time. Full-time means they are not working anywhere else, but they will be research professors. They are only taking research scholars for guiding. They are not teaching for postgraduates or undergraduates, but their responsibility is only guiding our research scholars, so that our research scholars should get more support from our university. That is the idea. And these research professors are usually work in a consortium, so that even though you have a research guide individually, you will get support from other research professors. Because when you have any presentation, online or offline, all other research professors will be also attending your presentation, and they will also give suggestions to improve your work. So that this is our research model is supported by a consortium of research professors. Then we have a special organization, an NGO called Srinivas Rural Reconstruction Agency. Srinivas Institute of Rural Reconstruction Agency, SIRA, which is actually supported by Social Science College of our university, where you will get a lot of social science related projects, so that you will get data to do research, topics to do research. Similarly, we have one more center called Center for Science Popularization, under which we are trying to promote technology, emerging technologies to youngsters. Last year, we have conducted about 200 programs in different pre-university colleges related to emerging technologies topic, and we trained or created awareness about youngsters, in youngsters about new emerging technologies and their importance in changing the lifestyle of the human beings. So there are, you must have heard about global development challenges. There are 17 global development challenges or goals proposed by UN, United Nations, and these 17 goals can be realized in next 10 years using many emerging technologies, including nanotechnology and information, communication, and computation technology. These are the two general purpose technologies considered as considered as universal technologies which can solve all kinds of problems in the society, including the basic problems, then advanced problems for comfortability, and dreamy desire related problems. So I will come to that discussion in some other meetings. Similarly, we have a Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, where we have taken we have adopted about 5 villages for all-round development using our students, faculty members, and our stakeholders. So this is also a dream project where we are going to give more importance to developing these 5 villages in terms of the education level of the villagers, in terms of awareness about government facilities, in terms of awareness about using technology to improve their day-to-day lifestyle, etc. Then before going to coursework and 15 challenges you have to face, 15 levels you have to cross to complete your PhD. First, we will just have a look on core values to be inculcated within you, within us, within every stakeholders of Srinivas University. So first, I will just read only, I will not spend time on this. So teamwork is the first core value, and then mutual respect, self-respect and mutual respect is the second core value. Third one is responsibility. Responsibility is very important for everybody. So if everybody responsible about themselves in the society, then we don't need this police and law and order systems. Then ethics, human ethics, business ethics, and research ethics. Adequate in the social function, in individual, in your home. Social service, which is a responsibility of every citizen of the country. Then communication, character, and competency, which are core values to be inculcated in our students. Techno-savvy, this is very important. So all our research scholars should be techno-savvies, so that you can use technology, especially this higher education supporting technologies in your research. Then scientific thinking, this is essential for researchers. Then quest for excellence, always you should have a quest for excellence, so that never give up in your life. Take challenges, do hard work through dedication and self-control, so that you can win within the given time frame. So then, as I said, research is lifelong learning. So even though you reach different stages, but once you get enjoyment through research, then there is no other enjoyments, acceptable enjoyments in the society, so that you will become a lifelong learner. So which is your opportunity. Then promoting open system, this is the specialty of our university. We support open software, open source softwares. We use open source softwares. We don't support proprietary softwares in our campus. We use open access publication. So whatever the new knowledge you create, new analysis you develop, you should be able to publish it to entire world for the benefit of other researchers. So there should not be any constraint for publishing your research, or the people who are interested to look into your research, so that we support open access publication, so that when you publish, it should be available to others free of cost. So that is the objective of Srinivas University. Now let us come to the main part. So this is a main part for you people. You are the research scholars who joined this new area, new profession from today onwards officially, so that PhD registration and to complete, what are the stages? So there are about 15 stages I have identified here, and you have to cross or pass all these stages in the life cycle of a PhD program. So the first one is, you have already completed this, submission of field application with 1,000 rupees application fee. You have completed this, you have crossed the first stage. Now second stage is entrance exam, conducted by offline or online, which also you have completed. So today you have completed second stage also. The third stage is online or offline interview by dean or research director, which is also completed. So that these three stages you completed. And the fourth stage, what is the fourth stage? Communication for fee payment, for registration fee and course fee. Many of you have paid both registration fee and course fee, and your date of registration for your PhD program is the date of fee payment. So your fee payment is the date of registration. So all will not be together. Who pays fee first will get the first date of registration. Who pays the fee last after 2 months, 3 months, then their registration date will be after 2-3 months. So that accordingly they can complete their PhD after 3 months after registration date. So if you want earlier date for submission of your PhD, you have to pay your fee early and complete that procedure. So many of you have completed this procedure. I'm sure that 99% research scholars who are joined today as beginners or freshers have paid the fee. So you have completed 4 stages. Now the fifth stage is the next stage, which is yet to happen. So today's orientation program is a stage between 4th and 5th stage. So now you are in 4.5 stage. 4.5 stage. That means the next stage is 5th stage, where you have to meet our chancellor personally and collect your original receipt of your fee payment and original registration certificate, where the date of registration is fixed. When you paid the fee, that is the date of registration, but you can collect your receipt, original receipt, because some of the research students or researchers were asking when we will get the original receipt for our payment. So you can collect your original receipt after our lockdown becomes open. I think from tomorrow onwards there is no lockdown, but you have to ensure that your registration letter is ready. Then only you have to come and collect it from chancellor. Anyway, you will get a information that when you should come and collect your original registration letter from chancellor. On that day, you can collect your original receipt also. So I am sure that you are clear on this. And this is very important stage, because you have to physically come to Mangalore. So in this stage, some of you have not visited Mangalore. You have submitted online application, you have taken online exam, you have taken online interview, and you have paid the fee online, and you are taking your orientation also online. But there are few stages where you have to physically come to Mangalore. 2 times at least, in worst case, you have to come to Mangalore. One is to collect your original registration certificate, which contains the date of registration. So you have to come physically to Mangalore, and you have to take an appointment before coming, and you have to meet the chancellor and collect this original certificate of your registration along with your fee payment receipt. Now coming to next stage. So this will happen in August. If our corona problem get diluted, then it will happen in August or in September. Whenever we open our campus for students, then you can come and collect your original certificate as well as original receipt. Now the 6th stage is research guide will be fixed within 6 months after joining. So usually the first 6 months is for your coursework period. In the coursework there are 4 papers, but you have to complete first 2 papers compulsorily by 6 months, and remaining 2 papers you have to work with your guide, research guide, and you have to complete, for which you can take another 6 to 12 months. So usually we will give the guide soon after orientation program, but in some cases there may be little delay, so that we assure you that you will get the guide within 6 months after your orientation day or after your registration date. And till that time, you will be guided by dean of the college as well as the director for research of that college. So two people will support you to complete your first two papers of your coursework. So then next stage is seventh stage, which is called first level of your research program or PhD program. Seventh stage, first level, where you have to complete your coursework. You have to complete your coursework, which will take usually 6 months to 16 months. So I will discuss this part a little later. So first level coursework, which takes 6 months to 16 months, no problem. You have 3 to 4 years, and coursework is very important part where you will publish 3 papers. Note that. So that if you complete coursework, then your PhD is completed, because you will get that confidence of identifying your topic, doing research, publishing papers, collecting data, analyzing it systematically. There are different types of research methodologies. One is experimental research. Second one is exploratory research. And third one is empirical research. So you will be doing either experimental research or exploratory research or empirical research as your mega research. So you can do it very easily once you complete your coursework. So the coursework is very important part in our Srinivas University PhD program. Then the second level, that is 8th stage, second level is the first doctoral committee meeting. So after your coursework, you will be identifying your topic of research, and you will be doing a review, and you will identify the research gap as well as research agenda when you complete your coursework. So after that, you should systematically develop that topic, and you should present that topic along with your review, along with your objective of research, along with your research methodology, then to a committee, expert committee called first doctoral committee. And in that committee, based on your presentation, they will finalize your topic along with your guide. So your topic of your PhD will be finalized in this first doctoral committee meeting, which will be held after 1 year. So that you cannot say, this is my topic right now. Your topic will be finalized at first doctoral committee. Exact words of your topic of your PhD will be finalized and accepted by first doctoral committee meeting, where you have to give a presentation as per your guide's direction, and this will be held after 1 year or before 1.5 years. Then third level, once your topic is fixed, then you should do research and you should submit half-yearly report for next 1 or 2 or 3 years, depending upon how much time you take for your PhD work completion. Then after that, fourth level is 10th stage or fourth level, that is minimum 2 publications you have to do in refereed ISSN journals other than coursework publications. In coursework, you will be publishing 3 papers. Then 2 more papers you have to publish on core topic of your research during this time. That is your fourth level. Once you complete 2 papers, 3 papers, 4 papers, 5 papers, many of our research scholars are publishing more than 10 papers during this time. That's why I made it minimum 2 papers. So you have to publish minimum 2 papers to complete your research work, mega research work. And then you can enter to 11th stage or 5th level. In 5th level, you have to take another, you have to give another presentation at the end of your research. That is called second doctoral committee. So in this meeting, there will be 2 external experts and few internal experts in this meeting, along with the other research scholars, so that you have to present your research with the minimum 2 publications to this committee, and they will decide whether your research is okay and whether you are ready to submit your thesis. So after the acceptance by second doctoral committee meeting, you will be allowed to write your thesis, Then next level is 12th stage, 6th level. So where you have to, once you complete, you obtained permission from second doctoral committee meeting, then you have to present your PhD work systematically to your departmental people, the dean, the research director, and other professors, other research scholars, and if possible, some PG students will attend this program. So this is a presentation which is also called pre-PhD presentation. So you have to present your entire work after your work is accepted by second doctoral committee to a local people. That means your own departmental people, and you should get okay from them also. If there are some suggestions, you should be able to incorporate in your thesis. Then 7th level, the 13th step is submission of final synopsis. Submission of final synopsis of your PhD. So that this is along with the evaluation, thesis evaluation fees. So that this is a very important stage where you will be submitting your final synopsis after presentation of your research work to your departmental people. So this final synopsis, about 6 or 7 copies you have to submit along with the evaluation fees. Then within 6 months after submitting final synopsis, you have to submit PhD thesis, your PhD thesis. So that is the 8th level or 14th stage. So once you submit your PhD thesis, then you can take little rest, because the thesis will go for evaluation to 3 members. One is your guide, second one is an external expert within your state, and third one is an expert outside your state. It may go to other country also. So that you have to wait until you get the report from these 3 examiners, evaluators. And usually within 3 months you will get the report after submission, unlike other universities. I know many universities take 1 year, 1.5 years for evaluation, but we promise in 99% cases, if everything is okay from your side, then if there is no another corona, then your PhD evaluation will take place within 3 months. We have our registrar as well as our evaluation, what is his name? Dr. Suresh Kumar is with us, controller of examiner, so that they will take special care to speedy evaluation, so that after you receive the evaluation report, if all the 3 reports are favorable, then soon a PhD Viva date will be fixed. And now, as per UGC, this Viva can happen online also, so that you need not come to Mangalore in worst case. So that after Viva, you will get a provisional certificate for your PhD with some fees. There is a provisional certificate fee. So after paying that fee, you will get a provisional certificate for your PhD. So that is the last stage of your PhD journey. But after that, during the convocation of the university, you will get the degree certificate from the chancellor of the university. So this is the entire cycle of your PhD journey in Srinivas University. So that all of you must be excited, and you will be dreaming that one day you will receive the degree, PhD degree, in a convocation which will happen after 3 years or 4 years. So that this should be a good experience-based journey. So that this PhD journey is a process in your life. It is not only to get a degree based on submission of your thesis. It is a process of self-development. And when you undergo all these 15 stages of 8 or 9 levels, so you will learn a lot. You will learn a lot. And you will learn along with your colleagues, your guide, your dean, your other, etc. So that your juniors, you will get many juniors in future days. So that this journey should be a fruitful journey and happy journey. And I'm sure that you will do hard work and you will follow all these stages, so that becoming successful is not a challenge. Even though it is difficult. It is difficult, but not challenge, but not impossible. So everybody who have a desire and self-control and commitment can win and complete this cycle. And I am sure that every one of you who have joined today as fresher for PhD program in Srinivas University will complete all these stages. You will enjoy your life through these processes, and you will add value in each and every process to your personality, your knowledge, skills, and innovative thinking abilities, as well as your networks, so that you will enjoy and you will complete this challenge and you will be winner. So with this, now we will go to next part. Since it is online program and all of you are sitting in your home, I am sure, and there is no constraint for you. Unlike me, you can hear me by taking coffee, by eating some snacks, by taking even dinner also. So that by switching on your mobile phone, you can hear my voice. You need not see all slides, so that there is no time limit. So we can extend until we complete all our slides. So there is no time limit, note that. So for PhD holders, you cannot judge everything based on time. You cannot say that it is time, 1 hour, 2 hours, I have to stop here. No. So your challenge is your planned work. So if you plan some work today, it may be 10 o'clock night, 11 o'clock night, 12 o'clock night, or 1 o'clock night. You should complete it. So then only you can become successful. So that all negative thinkers who comments on me that this professor is taking more time. So sorry, you have to spend time more on your research. So whenever opportunity comes, you should not miss. So I got an opportunity to speak to you today. So whatever I wanted to tell, I should tell and I will tell. Whether you have switched off your mobile phone or computer is immaterial to me. So I got an opportunity to interact with you. I assume that you all are interested. I assume that you all are motivated. I assume that you all are committed. That's why you have joined PhD program in Srinivas University. So I have some responsibility towards you. That is giving perfect information at the right time. So you can meet me anytime in my chamber, either in campus in Pandeshwar or in Mukka. And you are always open. For my students, who are the students of Srinivas University, no prior permission is required to enter my chamber. So whoever may be sitting in my front and discussion, any discussion may happen, you can enter, you can take permission and enter and discuss and solve your problem. So that is the speciality, and that is the model we are following. That is called open model system. So in this open model system, time is not a limit. So time is very important resource. We should not waste your time. But when you get an opportunity to interact or get information, you should spend your time for it, because the information may not come again. Opportunity will not come again. So now we will quickly focus on coursework, which is the first level of your PhD program. And this is a easy part, but important part. So the coursework is a foundation for your systematic mega research leading to Doctor of Philosophy or PhD. So for doing your coursework, you should identify 2 things. So you have to keep this in your memory. One is subject or area, in which subject or area you are doing your PhD. or research. So business management, commerce, education, physics, chemistry, or biology, or hotel management and tourism, or physiotherapy. So you should know your subject or area. Then you should also have an idea about your research topic, which will be finalized in the first doctoral committee. But what is your area? You should be able to tell. In say business management, I want to do some research on human resource management, especially improving the productivity of or performance of employees in a particular type of industry. So like this, you should have some idea and some interest about your topic of research, which may change in future days. But you should have some dream, desire, and ideas and choice, so that you should identify some research topic which is very hot or futuristic. So while doing research, you should always identify a topic which has future opportunities to grow yourself as a professional in that area. You should be an expert consultant in that area after you complete your PhD. Then it will add more value to you. And you can also earn from your new profession where you became a super specialist. So objective of coursework. So to know how to choose your research topic. So when you complete your, while doing your coursework, you will come to know how to choose your research topic. What are the topics are hot topics, futuristic topics, important topics, have many opportunity to do research, further growth in that area, etc. So to know how to carry out research, so that is general research methodology in your subject, in your topic, etc. Then to learn how to analyze and interpret the result of your innovative thinking, your experiment or exploratory research or empirical research, etc. Then to know basic research and publication ethics. While doing coursework, you will study this one additional curriculum or syllabus in the first paper as well as fourth paper, so that what are the things you can do, what are the things you should not do. Based on research ethics, you will going to study. Then to gather information related to your identified research topic, also you will learn based on doing reviews of various scholarly publications by other people in your field, to develop a systematic review on your topic, and based on identifying research gap and research agenda, you will decide your topic. So this is the last part. In your coursework, the fourth paper is based on review of your identified research topic, and based on identified research area and identified, you will also identify the research gap in that topic, and you can formulate your research agenda for your next mega project of research. Then expected outcome of the coursework. So at the end of the coursework, what you will get. So there are many things you are going to get. So they are listed here. First one is your research topic. Once you complete your research coursework, you will be sure about your topic, because your fourth subject is a review of your interested topic and identifying the research gap, and then identifying the research agenda, so that your research topic will be it will be identified, and it will be sure to you, and then it will be systematically finalized in the next meeting or your presentation to first doctoral committee meeting. Then research methodology with various research methods. You will learn in first paper, you will learn various research methods under a systematic research methodology, and you will write an assignment on it. Then case study research methods, publication idea, etc. You will get a review of articles, etc. You will learn during coursework. Then you will also learn research ethics. What are the things you can do? What are the things you cannot do? What is meant by plagiarism or similarity? So how much similarity you can have in your article compared to other open access or closed access articles, etc. Similarly, systematic review on identified research topic. So you will do one paper on systematic review on your identified research topic, so that you will come to know what is the present status of research in that topic and what are the opportunities further in that topic, and how you can encash these opportunities by developing your own research agenda. Then finally, you will also learn how to publish a paper. You will publish 3 papers, as I said. First 2 papers on third paper, that is case studies or patent analysis or book review or other research review, etc. But you will publish them either in conference or in a journal, so that you will learn what is a scholarly publication, what should be the novelty in that publication, what should be the framework of a research paper to be called as scholarly paper. So what is meant by how to write objective, how to do review, then how to analyze or report the results in the form of table, graphs, etc. Then finally, how to conclude, how to give suggestions, how to mention the references in different formats like APA or MA or Chicago format or Harvard format, etc. So that you will learn a lot about systematic research paper publication, which is called scholarly publication. So you will become an expert in scholarly publication when you publish 3 papers during this coursework. So these are the 6 points where you are going to become an expert when you complete your coursework. Then why coursework is required? So as I said already, coursework gives you foundation and confidence to do systematic mega research for your PhD. So to know how to choose your research topic, in second paper of our coursework, you will come to know how to choose your research topic, because this paper depends on your postgraduate curriculum. Then to know how to carry out research, the first paper, general research methodology, where you have to write assignments in a long book, and to learn how to analyze and interpret the result, you will learn in the third paper. And then also you will know to know the basic research and publication ethics and misconduct in the fourth paper, first part. You will learn this. This is recently UGC has sent a circular to all universities to incorporate this publication ethics and misconduct in research for all the universities, for all the researchers, so that we have also included this, and a study material is under development for this topic as per the syllabus given by UGC, and Dr. Krishna Prasad will share this study material with you. Then to develop a systematic review on your topic and based on identifying research gap as well as research agenda, you will learn this also in the fourth paper. Now, general coursework methods or the models in entire India. So as per UGC norms for MPhil and PhD degrees, coursework is compulsory. The duration should be minimum 6 months and maximum 1.5 years. There is no maximum limit. Before you submit your thesis, you have to complete your coursework. So minimum 6 months, maximum 3 to 4 years. Then the total credit for the coursework can vary between 8 credits to 16 credits according to UGC, but we have chosen the upper part, that is 16 credit. So we are offering our coursework for 16 credits. And the topic on general research methodology and report writing is the first paper, which is essential as per UGC norms for PhD coursework. Then topic on research subject area is also important, which is second paper in our coursework. Then topic on research and publication ethics and misconduct is also asked to be included, which we have included in the fourth paper. Now, the duration and credit hours of our Srinivas University coursework. So we designed a coursework which can be completed minimum 6 months and maximum 18 months. So that out of 3 to 4 years of your research work here, initial 6 to 18 months you can spend on coursework, so that your confidence and the idea or foundation will enhance in such a way that you will be ready to do your mega project, that is your actual PhD research work. Then, as I said, there will be 4 subjects or papers of 100 marks each, with the 4 credits per paper. So that totally 4 into 4 subjects, 16 credits hours coursework. So you should know some of the things while joining your PhD in Srinivas University. The first one, actually, this has been discussed by Dr. Praveen. So you should know who is the university research director, who is an authority to give information about your PhD program, to answer any queries, etc. So that he is a very open-minded youngster, so that he will interact with everybody. So he will reach the bottom of the pyramid and solve your problems. Dr. Praveen B.M. So that you have to keep his mobile number with you always. And if you have any query, send a WhatsApp message, so that whenever he find time, he will reply. He is a busy person, is involved in many activities, but for everybody, along with the 24 hours, there will be one more hour, 25th hour, so that they can interact with the people and solve the problems. So that by taking responsibility as a research scholar, you have to interact with him, because you should not ask all silly questions to research director every day. So think that you can get information from many people, like other people also. So the next one is your college dean. Your college dean is an authority and to decide on your topics, your subject especially. And he will be head of all committees of your research process during 3 or 4 years in this university. So that you should respect and you should know the dean and interact with him or her. So that usually deans will be very good people, and they are responsible for any activities in that department or college, so that you can get information, you can give suggestions to them, so that your suggestions will be also considered sometimes to improve the system. Then your college director of research. So sometimes dean himself or herself will be director of research. Sometimes director of research may be different in a college compared to dean. So dean is different. For example, College of Computer Science and Information Science. Its dean is Professor Sridhar Acharya, whereas the director of research is Dr. Krishna Prasad. So like this, in College of Management, the dean is Professor Kirtana, whereas the director of research is Dr. Shailashri. So like this, you may find different deans and directors, whereas in College of Education, the dean of the college is Professor Jayashri, and director of research is also Professor Jayashri. Similarly, in the College of Social Science and Humanities, dean is Professor Lavina, and director is also Professor Dr. Lavina only. So like this, there are dean and directors will be different in different colleges. So you should find out who is the dean, who is the director, keep their mobile number and WhatsApp number. So that now the days became very easy for research scholars. When we were doing research, we never had opportunity to meet dean or to contact or call the deans. So whereas now the life became very easy. So everybody, your research guide, your director, your dean, your vice chancellor is also available on phone call or on WhatsApp call, so that everybody will give the information and solve your problems. So similarly, another very important person in your research career is your research guide, your guru, research guru. And definitely our research gurus are very good people. They have a good experience and they have openness in helping. But usually research gurus are little lower in terms of tech savvy. So old people means above 40 years, maybe little inferior in a technology usage compared to new people. So the today's born baby will be of generation A. Generation A means generation artificial intelligence. So present generation, those who born after 1995 are considered as generation A or tech generation A. Similarly, previous, those who born between 1995 to 2015 are considered as generation Z or Zoomers. They are well aware with mobile technology, whereas the next generation, 2015 onwards, are going to be well aware with the artificial intelligence technology. So previous generation, previous to generation Z, are called generation Y, and they are generation of this computer, not a mobile phone, computer. They were born between 1975 to 85. So like that, there are different tech generations. We are doing research on that, and you can see some of my research papers on tech generations and the changes in education requirement for those tech generations. Whatever you learned in school days, high school days, college days will not be the model or the method going to be taught to next generation students who born after 2015. So that you should also ready to change, and you should be tech savvy. Usually our research professors, including me, may be little lower level tech savvies, but you should help them, and they will share a lot of experience, suggestions, ideas, and advisors, so that the research guides are very important people. And as I said, we have a consortium of research guides. So you may have one research guide, and you will have many other research guides also to support you for your research work. We have another co-guide, a research friend for each and every researcher, who is none other than Professor M.S. Kotian. So Professor M.S. Kotian has about 30-40 years research experience in the Manipal University. He was literally supported, guided each and every PhD scholar of medical science, health science at Manipal University. And he is now a professor, research professor in our university, and he will be available to each and every new researcher to advise, to choose your topic, to analyze your topic, to collect what type of data, especially in social and health science related research, what should be, how should be your questionnaire, how to analyze using various statistical approaches, etc. He will help you, he will guide you, he will advise you always, so that you will get additional support other than your research guide for analyzing the data using various statistical methods as well as softwares by Professor M.S. Kotian. Similarly, your college office manager is also important to you. So out of 10 colleges, in each college there is the office manager. You should know who is the office manager in that college. You should write down his or her name as well as their phone number, WhatsApp number, and so that if there are any requirements to be contacted the college, you can contact them and get the information. You need not travel every time for each and every work to the college. Then there will be an in-charge office staff in every college other than office manager for research work is concerned, for providing or keeping the these documents of PhD scholars is concerned. So usually in our business management college, College of Business Management and Commerce, there is one person, Mr. Mahesh, who will keep all the documents in a systematic manner. And he will call you also if any document is missing. If you are not paid the fee also, he will call you and he will intimate the time after 1 year, next fee, etc. Every for 6 months, if you don't submit your research progress report, he will call you and he will pressurize, because he has to keep these documents systematically in your file. So each and every PhD scholar will have a dedicated file or folder in our college. One is computer folder, second one is physical folder. So in that folder, all your informations, all documents you submitted, all report you submitted, all annual report or 6 months report you submitted will be available. All your results of doctoral committee meeting, first doctoral, second doctoral committee meeting, your presentations, etc. Your coursework information, your coursework certificate copy, everything is available in this file, so that the office staff will be responsible for that, and you should know who is that, and you should keep their contact with you. Similarly, co-guides, usually other than research guide, there is a provision of keeping or having a co-guide from your place. Some of you may be working in Bangalore, some of you may be working in Trivandrum, some of you may be working in Goa, some of you may get an opportunity to go to Dubai or USA or Australia also after your registration here. So in such cases, you may work with somebody else for your research or for your PhD along with your guide. So you can consider them as co-guide. So to consider co-guide, you should submit a application of the co-guide to your dean, and if the co-guide is qualified to be accepted as co-guide with a PhD and minimum 5 publications in ISSN numbered journals, which should be available in Google Scholar. When you search a person, you will get how many publications he has in Google Scholar. So in Google Scholar, not in his Google Scholar page, in Google Scholar, when you search by giving the name, say for example, Praveen B.M. If I type Praveen B.M. in Google Scholar, I will get the list of papers he published along with the connection, journal name, and what are the abstract or important information in that paper, and how to cite that paper, etc. available. In each page, there will be 10 papers published by that author will be listed, so that when we choose a co-guide or recognize a co-guide, that guide, we are going to type the name of that guide in Google Scholar search page, and we will see how many papers he has published during different years. If he has published minimum 5 papers, we will accept him as co-guide, and such co-guides can be accepted based on submitting an application, and they will be co-guide for you in your organization or somewhere else who can help you to do your research or guide you along with your research guide, so that such co-guides can be mentioned in your thesis also. So in your thesis, your research topic, then your guide name, then your co-guide name, then your name will be mentioned in the first page, and the co-guide will get opportunity to be a co-author of your research publications, so that we are accepting one co-guide in general from other organizations if they are their achievements are or publications are as per our requirement. Then next we will go to coursework, this structure of the coursework at Srinivas University. So PhD coursework pattern is shown here. The first paper is general names are given Hello. Okay, I will continue. There was a.
You are now audible, sir.
Okay. There was a power failure, so that my internet connection is switched off. Okay, now I will quickly. Okay, I am here. So that the fourth paper is Research and Publication Ethics and Review of Literature, which is again 4 credits paper with the 50
Sir,
internal marks.
Share your screen. It is off. Share screen.
Okay.
Yeah. Maximize, sir.
Okay.
Okay, now okay.
So that the fourth paper is Research and Publication Ethics and Review of Literature. And there will be separate online meeting by your deans explaining more about these subjects for coursework. So that I will quickly go to the last part. So here actually this is a first paper, qualitative and quantitative research in respective subject, and it is also called research methodology. So it has 2 parts. First part is an assignment. You have to write 4 assignments on 4 chapters. The dean will give the syllabus of 4 chapters, and you have to purchase. Actually, this assignment is handwritten format. You have to purchase a 100-page long book or 200-page long book, and you have to write this assignment by referring various PDF books supported or shared with you. So our dean will give you many books on research methodology, and you have to read them and answer the curriculum given here or the syllabus given here according to the chapter topics, and you have to write assignment in the form of 4 chapters. And the second part is online course certificate on research methodology. You have to register for 1 research course in SWAYAM, which is UGC accepted, suggested free platform, and you have to take 1 exam, online exam. So this may be paid exam or free exam. So depending upon the time, UGC or the SWAYAM will announce various programs. And currently there is one business research method is going on. So I am sure that many of you have registered. So registration is open till 7th of August probably. So that today or tomorrow also you can register for SWAYAM's business research method. Similarly, in other subjects also there may be different business research related online courses where you can register and complete that course and submit that certificate as second part of first paper. So for the coursework exam is descriptive. So there will be a descriptive exam. They will give 5 questions, out of which I think 4 questions you have to answer for 50 marks, and 50 marks is internal mark for your handwritten assignment. So that scoring good marks is easy. The second paper, so some of the references for first paper also mentioned here. So you will get some PDF books in PDF form from dean, director or PhD guide. Then second one, you can refer PG Patashala books at this www.epgp.inflibnet.ac.in. So anyway, I will share this presentation with you in PDF form so that you will get all these information. Similarly, you can use UGC SWAYAM courses for enhancing your knowledge in research methodology. Then you can also get PDF books from Srinivas University Library. You have to contact librarian, Mr. Harish Chandra. His number is also written here, and you can request him to share some textbooks related to research methodology in a PDF form. So you should get at least 5 books from him from college library. And similarly, you can download some research methodology books from a particular free PDF website, and its address is www.pdfdrive.com. Similarly, you can refer National Digital Library after becoming a member through our library. So Srinivas University has an account under National Digital Library. So being a student, research student of Srinivas University, you can register by giving Srinivas University email address. So you will get a email address, official email address from the college. Once the college reopens, then you can use that email address to become member of this National Digital Library. You can also use a plagiarism checking software provided by UGC called Urkundo using your official university email address. Similarly, the second paper is on advanced topics of your subject area where you did your post-graduation. Usually syllabus will be given. In the second subject paper, it is 50 internal marks and 50 university examination, where you have to develop 250 multiple choice questions from the given syllabus. Actually, there will be 5 chapters in the syllabus. So in each chapter, you have to develop 50 multiple choice questions. These are descriptive questions, first paper. Second paper, multiple choice questions or current generation examination system, where you have to develop 50 multiple choice questions with the answer in each chapter, and there will be 5 chapters. So totally you will develop 250 multiple choice questions, and you have to submit it in a soft copy as well as printed copy format to your dean as well as your guide, so that there will be examination in such a way that out of 250 multiple choice questions, the question paper setter or the dean and his team will choose 50 multiple choice questions, and it will be given to you for the exam. And out of these 50 multiple choice questions, if you make any mistake, there will be negative marking, because this entire questions are designed or developed by you only. Now the third paper. So here also there are some references. You can follow various PDF books as reference. So PDF books given by dean, director, etc. Then PG Pathshala books also you can refer. You can refer books from Srinivas University Library, PDF books obtained from librarian. Then you can also download books related to your PG subject from PDF drive, that is www.pdfdrive.com, and you can also refer books from National Digital Library. The next part is third paper for your coursework, which is purely on research analysis. So analysis and interpretation of certain issues or companies or NGOs or patents or experiments or publications or books published by others in the form of case studies, patent analysis, technology analysis, review, etc. And you have to do 2 papers, and you have to publish them in journals or in worst case conference proceedings. Usually, and you will have the examination at the end on these 2 published papers, and totally 25 marks for first paper, 25 marks for second paper, both internal as well as external, so that totally 50 plus 50, 100 marks is the total marks offered to this paper. The last paper is a very important paper where there are 2 parts. One is a systematic review on your identified topic of your PhD work. That is 80% weightage will be given, where you have to gather the information on identified research topic. You have to do systematic review, and you have to identify the research gap in that topic and develop a new research agenda to improve the present status to desired status in that topic, which is called ideal status of that topic. Then the second part is there will be a workshop on research and publication ethics and misconduct. by some experts of our university, and they will share the study material also of this topic with you, so that in the exam there will be questions from this part as well as your research review part. So totally internal mark 50 marks and university exam marks 50 marks, totally 100 marks. So these 4 papers are very easy to complete, but along with that you will get a lot of experience, a lot of this confidence based on your training, so that you will know what is research methodology. You will also identify a research topic based on recalling your post-graduation research, post-graduation subjects. You will also publish some papers. You will also review many papers, minimum 100 papers on your topic, and identify your research agenda based on research gap. Now the time frame. So this is very important for our PhD new students who wanted to do coursework in a time. So you need not worry or spend 24 hours on this research for coursework. Weekly 6 to 8 hours you have to spend on this to complete coursework in time. So have a comfortable time frame to complete coursework. I know that you have a lot of other responsibilities. You have to take classes in your college. You have to prepare for your classes. You have to take care of your family in your home. You have a lot of work in home, in your organization, personal work, and lot of other responsibilities towards your parents, your relatives, so that you get very less time for research. But enough that less time, if you can focus and plan and work properly, you can complete your coursework in time. So usually you have to keep 12 hours to complete your coursework if you are a full-time researcher, and 18 hours to complete your coursework if you are a part-time researcher. So usually minimum time to take exam, usually after joining the course, is 6 months. So if you join in July, so before December, you cannot take coursework exam. Even if you complete the first and second papers within a month, you cannot take the exam. To take the coursework exam, you should spend a minimum 6 months. That is the rule. So after registration, after 6 months, you can start taking exam. There will be 3 exams per year, so that you will get enough opportunity. So you should plan in such a way that first 2 papers you should take in the next exam after 6 months only. For that, you have to complete your assignment and complete your 250 multiple choice questions. That's all, very easy. So a researcher can take any number of subjects per exam after 6 months. So I suggest you take only 2 papers initially after 6 months, and then take remaining papers during next opportunities, next exams. So by 18 months, you can complete the entire coursework if you are a part-timer. On other hand, if you are a full-timer, try to complete within 12 months. So best plan is first 2 papers after 6 months, third paper after 1 year from date of registration, and the 4th paper is after 16 to 18 months from date of registration. So that comfortably you can complete these coursework subjects with good marks. But the minimum pass marks for coursework is 50%. You must be knowing. Again, recall 3 exams per year for coursework. Deans will announce the exam date in association with the research director. Then internal marks will be 50%. University exam marks will be 50%. Research committee in each college will decide the internal marks. Research committee in each college, along with the guide, research committee in each college along with the guide conducts the university exam and evaluates the papers, so that you need not worry about any kind of non-justification to a student from any person or any professor. So then minimum pass mark in each subject is 50%. The summary of coursework examination. Next part is payment of fee. So even though this is not required, but I should tell you in time. So you will be paying application fee 1,000 rupees, which you have already paid. You will be paying registration fee 5,000 rupees, which you have already paid. You will be paying first year coursework, That may be 40,000 rupees for full-time researcher, 60,000 rupees for part-time researcher in some colleges, 90,000 rupees for part-time researchers out of Karnataka state, and it may be little more for certain colleges like physiotherapy or health sciences. There are no guides available or very few guides available, and these guides are very costly, so that the fee may be little more than 90,000 in such cases. Then duration, as you know already, 3 years to 5 years, for part-time 4 years to 6 years. Now, again, I would like to stress you, date of registration is very important, because it decides your 3 years, 4 years after joining for PhD, and the date of your PhD thesis submission. Then each student will be allotted under one research guide within 6 months. A consortium of research guides will guide every student. Professor M.S. Kotian will be available as co-guide for all empirical researchers. Then external co-guides with the minimum 5 published papers are allowed on request. So these points you have to keep in your mind. I'm sure that I have solved many of your queries by this time. And now subject-wise discussion. So as this we will discuss separately in another meeting, so that you can find out what type of research you can do in your subject separately. And finally, what you get at the end of the coursework. So I was discussing about at the end of the PhD what you get. So that similarly here, what you get at the end of the coursework. So first one, online coursework certificate on research methodology or experimentation technique or quantitative techniques by SWAYAM, which is compulsory for our coursework. 2 case study, scholarly publication with the copyright. You can apply for copyright, so that you can have 2 copyright in your name. That is called IPR in your name at the end of coursework. Similarly, 2 conference papers you have to present, and you will get the certificate of presentation. Then 1 scholarly systematic review paper in a refereed indexed journal you have to publish. So these all are the outcome of your coursework. Then what you get physically when you join PhD program here. So since today's orientation program is a virtual orientation program, you have missed these things. But once we open the campus, when you come to the college physically, you can collect these things. First one is Srinivas University Samagra Jnana t-shirt. We are providing a yellow colored t-shirt to make you stand out. You can see here, stand out. So out of many silver researchers, you can be different. You can stand out as a gold researcher. We will give you a gold colored, yellow colored t-shirt once you come to the college for registered research scholar. Then we will also give you an identity card, which is either mentioning part-time or full-time research scholar of Srinivas University. So this identity card is important for you during next 3 or 4 years. Then Srinivas University official email address. This is important for you to register yourself as a researcher in ResearchGate or SSRN or Scholar, Google Scholar or any other social research network. So that you can, being a researcher, by identifying a futuristic topic and by contributing systematically in your coursework as well as for your mega research, you can create new knowledge, new way of analysis, and you can differentiate yourself like a gold man along in a group of silver people, so that you can stand out, always be different. Then finally, this is the last but one slide. So register yourself in research networks. So you will get another workshop on this by Dr. Krishna Prasad or Dr. Praveen. So how to register yourself to various research networks. The first requirement is your official email address, not your Google Gmail, not Gmail. Gmail is not acceptable in many research networks. You should show a institutional email which you can get from our university after you register, after you get a registration letter for your PhD work. Then you can register in SSRN using your official email address, then academia, then ResearchGate, then National Digital Library. So, and you can also refer books for your coursework from PG Pathshala, from Inflibnet, as well as PG Drive books you can download freely. And you can also get reference books from deans or research director of your college. Finally, your career is our mission. This is the quotation of the power given by our university to our students. Our objective is creating innovators and education. We are educating for next generation contribution by individuals. So thank you all. So when you find time, please go through this website, www.srinivaspublication.com, which is our publication website. We publish 4 journals and many books through this publication. We have about 400 ISBN numbers sanctioned from Indian government for publishing edited books, for publishing conference books under Srinivas University, Srinivas Publication. So each and everybody will get an opportunity to publish books or chapters in our books in future days when you proceed further in your research journey. I wish you all the best for your challenging research journey, and I'm sure that you will get a good experience. You will enjoy your life through your research decision. You will enjoy with your guide, your research director, your research dean, and everybody in future days. There will be many online training programs as well as offline training programs. Try to involve yourself in all the activities for the researchers of Srinivas University so that you can enjoy, you can enhance your connections, networking, as well as you can enhance your knowledge and skills and ability of contributing to new knowledge, so that finally you should be winner. Thank you all. Thank you. Good night. Krishna Prasad.
Yes, sir.
You
Sir,
can close the meeting.
Sir, one question here.
Tell me.
Coursera course is valid for coursework on.
Yeah, it is also valid.
Like
yes.
Okay.
We have shown in the presentation, Coursera is also valid. So if any researcher completed a course related to research methodology in Coursera, then we will accept that certificate so that they need not do Swayam certificate. But I suggest when you find time, please register for Swayam also, because it is our own online portal. Swayam is our portal.
Indian
so
portal.
Somebody was telling, well, we should not use this platform, Zoom platform, because it is a Chinese platform. I said, being a researcher, for us, entire universe is our society, our country. So we should be global minded. We should use data and results from all the countries. We will use Chinese papers. Chinese will use our papers, research papers. And there is no constraint for knowledge. Entire world is our country for researchers. We should love everybody. We should respect everybody. So various political reasons, we may hate each other as neighboring countries. For researchers, entire world is one. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu. We should promote global citizenship, so that entire world will prosper. This is my view. Sorry for using Zoom. As I said, we have paid for it, and Zoom platform will continue till 27th of this month. After that, we need not continue with Zoom because our payment will be over. When you have paid, you have to utilize, use it. See, all of you have paid for PhD program in the name of PhD course fee. So utilize it, do more work, publish more, use expertise of your course guides and research guides, and publish more papers and contribute more, so that your weightage will be more than your other competitors. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
No, sir.
Okay. It is late, I think. Time is
Yeah, yeah.
about
8 o'clock.
20, means 8 o'clock. No problem. We can continue till 10 o'clock. But still today, being the first day, we will allow you to go home early. That means go for sleep early, and we will meet you next time in a similar virtual or real world platform. Thank you.
Okay, thank you all. We are closing here meeting.